Jump into the mothership. Jump into the mothership. Jump into the mothership. And hello, sexy people. Welcome back to the mothership. I am Dylan, your friendly space ninja, and I am joined today by my co-hosts, Bruno, the commander, and of course, Amanda, the Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool, right?
That was cool.
I feel good about that
Yeah,
intro.
it's
That was
good.
cool.
It's a good
Okay,
one.
Cool. Nice. Can we do that every episode?
Yeah.
Cool.
That
Okay.
was like ASMR vibes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of liked it.
Oh, nice.
It's
It's like my radio voice on.
And the co-host.
And my sexy co-host, the commander. You're like the future version of the Duke from Bridgerton. The commander.
BRUNO. The commander.
Oh my god. Welcome back to the... Oh, I should probably say this. The mothership is brought to you by Adam and Eve. More on that later. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about the biggest movie flops in the history of Hollywood. Movies that lost a fuck ton of money. So much money, in fact, that it was bad for everyone.
Yeah. And again, just to clarify, not the movies that they say lost a bunch of money so that they don't have to pay somebody their royalties in the deal. The ones that actually just tanked.
The real shit.
Yeah.
Where it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those movies are not all bad. Most of them are. Some tried.
Some tried. I think they all tried.
Some tried, yeah, they all tried. They really tried to capitalize. Some of those movies, you genuinely do not understand how they got so much money to be made in the first place.
Right. Yeah. I believe that.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. So I have 14 of them.
Amazing.
And
insane.
I'm going to go like in order. And starting at a certain point, I can tell you how much money they lost.
Wow.
The studio, which is
God.
And it just gets so tragic that you feel so bad for them, but at the same time it's just like what were you thinking? Like,
Oh my God.
all right, so ready?
Set.
Number 14, The Last Airbender.
Oh yes, bro. Oh
Really? I thought that
God.
did so well.
No, that movie fucking tanked.
What do you mean? There was like 3 movies that were supposed to follow it and
Yeah.
never
There was a
did.
post-credit scene.
Post-credit scene.
Oh my God, there was a
Oh my
post-credit scene.
I saw that
God.
on YouTube because, fun fact, I never watched this movie in its entirety.
Oh, good for you.
That's
I
probably
tried
wise.
watching it like 6 times, and I
Oof.
watched different parts of the movie. I never sat down and watched the whole thing.
Huh.
Couldn't do it.
Bro.
Believe it.
It
It's
was,
rough.
it was painful. It was very painful.
It's so bad. It's so like, especially when you think about how deep the original can get, and this is the most like, we're just gonna take all the surface level shit and throw it at a screen.
But then try to make it seem like it's artsy.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my. Yeah.
Like-
But like
This
you
movie
fuck
is
up
so
on the most
pretentious.
basic shit. The guy's name is Ung.
Oh my god,
Bro.
They do not pronounce a single name right.
Yeah.
Not a single.
It seems like intentional. It seems like purposely like we just gave this man a script and he was like, Ung.
Yeah. Ong.
Of course.
Ung.
AANG.
Ung.
Ung.
He is still defending that movie, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, he's still saying that, like, no,
Christ.
people come up to me all the time and they say they love the movie. I'm
No,
like,
they
I don't
do.
believe
I
you.
think they just
I
can't
say they like,
believe you
I
made it.
love The Last
Yeah.
Airbender.
Oh my god. Yeah, so
Oh my God. Yeah.
that's a movie. It lost a lot of money. We don't have an exact number, but you can think like it tanked. I think like really like the opening weekend was tragic.
yeah. It was.
People didn't, and it came out in 2010. And I remember the first teaser for the movie was actually pretty fucking cool.
It really was.
It was
Yeah,
like that
people
teaser,
were excited.
the big temple that you see, and then you just see like Ong doing like all this fucking ninja like bending shit, and you're just like, this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, but I just don't think that's why. I just don't think you can do that live action. I'm so nervous about
I
the
know.
Netflix one.
Especially where the creative team left. Like the casting so far looks pretty good.
Yeah,
But where the
yeah,
original
yeah.
creative team left because
Yeah.
of creative differences, you're like,
Yeah.
I'm so nervous, especially because I haven't watched it yet, but I'm hearing the worst shit about Cowboy Bebop.
Really?
The
I
live action
don't
Cowboy Bebop.
hate. I got it early, but I only managed to watch 7 episodes before I started traveling. It's not great, but I don't think it's like horse shit or anything. I really love Faye as a character in the live action. I think she's really good.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
excited.
yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
tried. I haven't started.
Faye's
it.
good.
haven't
It's like
started.
it's fine. It's not great. It's not amazing, but like if they get a second season, maybe it'll pick up.
But from what I hear, it's really CWE.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. That's not.
No.
Like maybe a bit,
No,
maybe
we
a
gotta
bit,
stop.
but like that's not the vibe I got.
Okay,
but
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
God bless you.
Because I like the
man.
teaser that looks super charismatic with like the
Yeah,
lines and the fucking. It looks really fun.
It does have a lot of that. It's some of it just kind of feels a little bit awkward. But I like there's moments that are nice. It's really like one of these weird things where like moments that other people are saying that are stupid are moments that I were like, I like that moment. So it's just really a toss up as what somebody's gonna like resonate with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That's respectable.
okay.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
All right. Number 13.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After Earth.
I didn't watch that movie.
Wasn't that?
Me neither. I never finished
Wasn't
it.
there something about that was like some kind of like funding, not for Scientology, but like something Scientology adjacent?
Really?
I didn't
Something
know
like
that.
I think
Oh, I
like
didn't
there's
know
some
that.
weird stuff with the Smith family and like that kind of stuff. They're not Scientologists, but there was some kind of school they were funding.
There was some
And I
Illuminati shit.
Yeah, and I thought After Earth was connected to it, but maybe it's not. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I should fact check things before I say them on a podcast. But I'm
Say
not
it.
surprised that
Will
After
Smith is a
Earth.
Nazi.
Will Smith is probably great. Will Smith is probably great. I just knew there was something weird going on around the time of that movie that was getting brought up, and some kind of school in the funding of First.
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
movie where I don't understand how they got so much money to do that.
That's why I was wondering if I feel like there was some kind of like tax write-off thing going on.
probably.
There. Like something like that.
And what I love
Interesting.
about this movie is like people were so turned off on M. Night Shyamalan because this is 2 M. Night Shyamalan movies in a row.
Yeah. That guy, man.
I actually
And-
forgot he directed that.
Everybody forgot because they purposefully put that out of the marketing campaign. They did not want people to know that it was
Wow.
him because Last Airbender tanked so hard
Yeah,
and it
but-
took him years
Well,
to recover.
I know, but
Yeah.
him tanking movies makes people be like, "Oh my god, let's see what this scallywag's gonna do next."
That's now.
That's
but
true.
like
That
back in
back then,
2013,
yeah, you're right.
people were
Yeah.
just turned off on him.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
But
true.
yeah, now
That's
it's true because M. Night is so hit or miss.
He
that
really
you're,
is.
You're just like, it's either going to be fucking amazing or
just
god damn it,
nasty.
he's going to get roasted for the next 9
Yeah.
months. Like,
Bro.
it's
I
crazy.
still watch Signs.
Science
I-
is a good movie. I
I
don't know why
love that
people don't
movie.
like it.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
okay.
really
yeah.
love
I think
that
it's,
movie.
it's
I
all
like
right. It's not like my wow movie, but
No,
like
but
it's
it
okay.
is what it is.
I
you
liked
know?
it for what it was.
Yeah.
Split was cool.
I like Split.
I like Split a lot. I don't like it as much as some people do. Some people really treat it like it's a masterpiece. I don't know
Yeah,
that I
Split
agree
gets
with that.
weird with like how it's like portraying mental illness and stuff, obviously, which is like really
Of course,
unfortunate.
yeah.
But I like it overall.
Yeah,
like Anya
yeah.
Taylor-Joy, and that is so good.
It's Anya Taylor-Joy, though. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go
Can't go
wrong with
wrong.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Mm.
Okay, number 12. Okay, this one.
Hit me with your best shot.
Gods of Egypt.
Oh, right, Ridley Scott, right?
Ridley Scott.
Yeah. Oh my!
That-
I did not see that one, but I remember
Wow.
it. People were mad at that one.
That movie was atrocious.
Wait, hold on. No, not Ridley Scott. I don't think
No.
we're thinking about Gods of Egypt was like the one with the guy from Game of Thrones, where like and Gerard Butler.
Yeah, with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Wait, no.
no.
Christian Bale was not in it.
No,
No?
not Christian
Okay.
Bale, but
No,
Gerard
the-
Butler. I thought it was not Ridley
Okay, I
Scott.
feel like
Ridley Scott did another one that was also about gods.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
But that tanked too. That lost a lot of money as well.
everything Egyptian.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just not doing well.
People are
Yeah.
just not vibing with it.
I feel like I need to see a picture of it.
Alex Proyas.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
just-
that's. And this movie lost an estimated $82 million.
Wow.
Shit.
Wow.
It had like a massive budget, like 150 million. Why?
Well, and I feel like that's why I thought it had to be Ridley Scott.
Because he would be
Because
able
he'd
to.
be able to finesse the budget.
He's the only one that would make sense.
Yeah. Oh my
He's the only one that
god.
would make sense. That movie is so bad.
Oh my
so
God.
bad.
Yeah.
There isn't that much to say about it either. It's just like
Bad.
Yeah, it's just bad.
I haven't
it's just
seen it.
the worst script for a blockbuster. It's the most Hollywood blockbuster movie of like executives that just have no fucking clue what they're doing. They just force the writer to just make a thing.
I hate that.
With a gun to the head. Just write
And you write
something.
the fucking thing.
We want
fucking
Egypt
write something.
movies.
yeah, exactly.
People want to see pyramids.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
do it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I think a huge plot point of the movie is they have to climb a pyramid.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's it's
It
awful.
does sound familiar, actually. Yeah.
It's awful. It is like the worst Hollywood has to offer when it comes to like big scale movies that are just like, oh, it's big, it's gonna make money.
Yeah, of
For
course.
sure. Like
Come on.
clearly not. That movie fucking
If we
tanked.
spent this much on CG, we should make this much back.
Well,
Yeah.
you know it's another movie that spent too much on CG.
Oh, give it to me.
Or maybe not enough. Number 11 is Green Lantern.
Oh my god.
Damn. Yeah.
I remember seeing that opening night
Oh.
and being so disappointed because I was so into Green Lantern at the time because there were so
Yeah.
many good Green Lantern comics coming out.
Especially in animated. Green
Yeah,
Lantern is really
it was
cool in
really
animated
cool.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like that's when like all the stuff with Jeff Johns was coming out with like Blackest Night and stuff. That
Oh,
was, like,
yeah.
So I was
Damn.
so stoked and
Yeah.
just so bad. just
They
so
fucked
bad.
it up so bad, man.
Yeah.
This movie is just so weird to watch.
Yeah.
I tried rewatching it because I thought maybe I'll make a video on it.
But it's too hard.
It's too hard. It's
Yeah.
too complicated. I can't get through it.
Oh god.
I can't get through. This movie lost an estimated $86 million.
Oh.
Which is absolutely awful.
Ugh.
I can't even imagine what it's like because like Ryan Reynolds has said like my career was over as far as I was concerned.
Yeah.
He thought his career was dead.
That's crazy.
If it hadn't been for like Deadpool, because after that he did R.I.P.D., which did not help.
No, and like before that, he had done the Wolverine, or like right around that. So that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
he was
yeah.
like
Deadpool in
he
the-
was the mouthless Deadpool, which everyone hated.
Jesus
I think he
Christ.
hated it as
Well, of course, yeah, that was
Yeah.
so dumb. Oh
because
my
he had
God.
one scene where he talked before he became
Yeah,
Deadpool.
and he was funny.
Yeah.
He was
He was
quippy.
funny.
He was
Yeah.
funny, and then they let him then they do that. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what did you
So
do?
And they try to cliffhanger it when at the end of the movie he opens his eyes. I'm like, oh no, not more of him.
Yeah,
please.
please no more. Please
don't
no
do
more.
that. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Shit.
Number 10 is a movie that I have a personal vendetta against.
Oh yeah.
Exciting.
2017's The Mummy.
Ah,
With Tom
the dark
Cruise.
universe, the dark anthology they were trying to start there.
Yeah.
I didn't
which
bother watching it.
Lost $100 million.
Wow.
Because it was dog shit.
This movie is probably one of the most embarrassing things to ever happen to a Hollywood studio.
Wow. I didn't know it.
Do you know the story of the Dark Universe?
No, I have
Okay,
no idea what you're talking
basically-
about.
Universal was like, hey, we like that MCU stuff they're doing. It's pretty fun.
No.
The MCU
Yeah.
stuff they're
Oh,
doing.
no.
And they were like,
Mhm.
let's do our own universe. And then someone in the office was like, but sir, we don't really have any comic book characters. And so an exec was like, okay, cool. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to take all of the classic horror characters like the Invisible Man and
Okay.
Frankenstein,
Wolfman.
and Dracula,
Yeah.
Wolfman, and we can start it with the Mummy because we can reboot the Mummy, and that's gonna be like an open door to start a cinematic universe.
That actually legit sounds pretty gangster.
That sounds pretty gangster,
Yep,
doesn't it?
but it
Everybody
wasn't.
was pumped, and
Yeah.
they were
yeah,
like,
it does.
we're gonna start it with the Mummy, and then they started casting people. They were like, okay, they cast I think Benicio del Toro, I think. They cast him, I think, as Frankenstein, and Johnny Depp was cast as the Invisible Man, and Angelina Jolie was cast as Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, so good.
Jesus.
And dude, the cast was crazy.
stacked.
And
Yeah, what the hell?
what's his name? Russell Crowe
Yeah, Russell Crowe.
was
Gonna
Dr.
be the-
Jekyll, Mr.
yeah.
Hyde,
Oh, nice.
and he appears in The Mummy. And they wanted to make him the boss of an organization that's essentially S.H.I.E.L.D. And they were like, okay, we're gonna start with The Mummy. And they released photo shoots with the whole cast.
Wow.
Being like, the Dark Universe is coming. When the movie starts, there's like the Universal logo that transforms into Dark Universe.
Oh, that's so
Right, I
cool.
forgot
They
about
really
that.
built the whole thing and everything, and they released The Mummy, and it fucking crashed
'Cause
at
it
the box
sucked.
office. And it never continued. They canceled the Dark
Yeah.
Universe after one movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
that
they went on and they
sucks.
made an Invisible Man movie, and then they're working on a Wolfman right now, but like they're not connected in the way that they wanted.
Oh, and Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling is playing the Wolfman,
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
really
yeah,
fucking exciting.
I'm excited for
that's
that.
actually
I
good.
like
Yeah,
Ryan
I like
Gosling a
that.
lot.
But yeah, and The Mummy. So the reason why I have a personal vendetta against this movie is that The Mummy Returns is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay.
I think it is
Yeah.
one of the best like adventure movies
Oh, yeah.
ever made. But unfortunately, a lot of people remember it for that one terrible CGI scene of
Scorpion.
The Rock.
The
as
Rock
a
with the
Scorpion King.
Scorpion.
King.
It's so cringy, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
this movie is so fucking good. The
Yeah.
first one is amazing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like the second one is really just like taking that formula, cranking it up just a notch, and just making it so much more fun. And
Yeah.
it's so cool. And then there was a third one with Jet Li.
I forgot that one
Forgot
even
about
ever
it.
happened.
There are 5 Scorpion King movies now.
Wait, what?
What the shit?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there just one?
I thought there was only
with
one
The
Scorpion
Rock?
King.
5.
Are there like direct to video movies?
Yeah, some of them went direct too, and they're
Oh,
really
okay.
bad. And there was like some kind of weird push. They clearly paid people to positively review the 5th one.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
so
okay.
interesting. Yeah.
There's 5 of them. That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy. It's not
Wow.
like it's not the cinematic universe you want to
No,
hit.
not
You
at
know?
all,
No.
not at all.
Scorpion King.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh my god. But yeah, and to me I was like, okay, they're rebooting The Mummy. Okay, I can take that. They're going with all of the horror characters. Like they're gonna make that a horror movie and Tom Cruise is in it? No, it's a funny action comedy. You can tell they just really wanted to emulate Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
that's so
just
sad.
recapture the magic that they got in their own original Mummy movie.
Yeah.
Like with
really.
Brendan Fraser, you
Brendan
know?
Fraser, bro. You can't copy him.
Yeah, you can't.
Him and
Class.
Rachel Weisz, like you just can't
Yeah.
beat them.
That's
Can't
what
beat
that
them.
was one of the big problems with the third one. Rachel Weisz was like her character was recast.
I know
Yeah.
with
With Maria Bello.
yeah,
I
I
think,
I
and
think so, yeah.
she's good.
Yeah,
She's
but
a
she's
good
not
actress,
Rachel
but
Weisz.
You're not Evie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm
In the-
No.
sorry, you're not.
But like, yeah, it's just this movie, man. I hated it so much. I hated it so much, dude. And you can tell because apparently, like, Tom Cruise would just write scenes into the movie himself and write out stuff and stuff. Like, apparently, he had way too much creative control in that movie.
He gets a lot of creative control in like most things that he's
Yeah,
in.
because he produces all of them now,
Yeah.
right? Like, and he just does whatever the fuck he wants, and like, he really likes to watch himself running.
Yep.
apparently.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. The guy's a household name.
Yeah,
Pretty much
he can
everything
do
he
whatever the fuck.
does, he
But
can.
I'm
he's
cool with
always
it when it
good.
comes to like Mission Impossible, because Mission Impossible, it's his thing.
It's
you know
It's
what I
his
mean?
thing, and
thing. Yeah.
he takes the creative control, just make it like action packed and stuff, and
Yeah,
that's what
really,
you're looking
yeah.
for.
And he
so,
does his
like,
own stunts and
that's what I
everything.
mean, yeah, like, he does
so-
stupid
He's capable
stunts.
of making fun shit, but like
Yeah.
The Mummy was the one where like you really had to play it safer, I think.
Mhm.
And I think
Yeah.
he just got too much creative control, and I just such a bad experience. Sophia Boutella as the Mummy. I love Sophia Boutella. She is amazing, but like
I feel like I need to watch this movie just to like see what you're talking about.
watch it drunk with friends, maybe.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what
one
I
of
mean?
those- it's one of those
knowing that
ones.
it's gonna suck.
But not him, because he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, not me, not me. I will
Friends
not
is gonna
watch
end up being me, myself, and I
it. I will not watch
Your
this movie
girlfriend might
again.
sit on the couch with you.
to watch The Mummy. We'll see.
Just say we're gonna watch Twilight afterwards. I promise.
If you watch this with me, I'll watch Harry Potter with you.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's a good plan, though. That's a
Romance,
good.
yeah.
That's
There
a
you go.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Number 9. I didn't. Okay. With a movie that I actually do not despise. That
Okay.
lost $108 million.
Oh my god.
That's 2013's 47 Ronin
Oh, right.
with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised. I thought that movie did well.
People
No,
liked
it fucking
but
tanked.
it tanked.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
really
was one of those ones that like people were like, I liked this. I don't know why people aren't watching it. And
Yeah.
then because nobody watched it, it tanked.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
I've seen
Yeah.
it once, but I remember being like, all right.
Yeah, like it was fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I remember of it too. But
Didn't deserve to tank.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, no, definitely
Yeah.
not. But it had a huge budget. It
Which
was
is
like
weird.
120 million or something.
That's so weird.
wow.
It's like, for this movie, really? That's so weird. But like the idea of it was pretty cool. But I
Yeah.
just think, I don't know if it's maybe the marketing campaign, but I was back then, so I don't know how they. But yeah, not too much to say about this movie. Honestly, it was just like, okay,
I'm actually kind of surprised.
And
Yeah, I feel like worse movies did better than that.
Yeah,
So-
well,
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
a formula to that. So
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
yeah.
Hey everyone, quick little break just to remind you that the Mothership is brought to you by our good friends over at.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, and what is Adam and Eve? Well, Adam and Eve, friends, is just the #1 online adult store in the world. The world, that's pretty big, you know?
It's a big place.
Yeah, it's a big place. The world is a pretty big place. I don't know about the other planets, but hey, right now, if you're on Earth, you go to adamandeve.com and use code MOTHER, you will get 50% off of one item. And if you're in the US and Canada, get free shipping everywhere in the US and Canada. So remember, adamandeve.com, code MOTHER, 50% off of one item and free shipping in the US or Canada. And also, if you are getting something for yourself, you're going to be contributing to a great cause because 20% of their profits goes to fight the spread of HIV around the world. Who does that?
That's a good cause.
It's an amazing cause.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, Adam and Eve does that. That's what they do.
God bless you guys.
Yeah. So
Back
thank you
and
so
back.
much for sponsoring the show, Adam and Eve. We love you. AdamandEve.com, code MOTHER. All right, number 8. Oh, With a great loss of $109 million, we have 2015's Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a dumpster fire of a movie that to this day I am positive was actually supposed to, like, originally was a sequel to Chronicle that they reworked into a Fantastic.
Oh, that is a theory.
Because all the green glowing and like they find this thing that transports. So I was like, I think that this was what he was planning to set up for the original Chronicle sequel. That was my theory. I don't know if it's true, but I think
makes sense. Though.
I thought so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Jesus. This movie, actually, you know what? I have a secret.
Okay.
The first 50 minutes of this movie are fine.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is good. I was like, there's some heart here. I was watching it and I was like, I don't know why everyone's hating this. And then it's like,
the second this movie hits the 1 year later title card,
that's what I was gonna say.
Dude, what happened? What the fuck happened?
And then there's reshoots and they didn't even do anything to try to keep it like
the fucking wig.
The wig, her hair doesn't look. They couldn't. There was no continuity to try to remotely make her hair look the same.
No, they don't care. They didn't care.
They didn't care at that point. It was fucked.
That is like the perfect example of a movie studio being like, we're gonna hijack this movie and do a better job than you, but we don't actually know what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We just don't actually care. We're just gonna finish it and go.
There were some concepts that I liked about it. I liked that Dr. Doom, like his suit was just his original suit where he went into the other dimension that like crumbled onto him.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool.
That
it looked weird, but
nice.
I like the concept.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not coming out.
I just hate all of the Doctor Doom, everything in that movie.
Oh, everything else about him is
terrible. It's just trash.
Do not
garbage.
Get me wrong.
Like, I need MCU Doctor Doom, like the real mother.
Yeah, like the real Doctor Doom.
The real Doctor Doom.
But that's
you know?
People who don't read Marvel comics have no idea how cool he is.
He's a very cool character.
So gangster.
He is so powerful.
He has his own country. Like
No, there's a comic book
and he's
where,
good at the job. People like him.
He's like because he's genuinely like a leader.
He's a good leader. He's just evil.
Yeah, he's really evil.
Yeah, exactly.
But also like he's so bad. There's a comic where someone hands him the Infinity Stones and he's like, "That's beneath me." It's like, oh dude,
oh my god,
right?
It's like I don't need to go on easy mode. Like
I don't need that cheat code.
Yeah, he's a real fucking menace in the comics. But there isn't a single movie that figured him out ever.
Well, actually, I kind of liked Doctor Doom in the first iteration they did of Fantastic.
Don't like him. That's the guy from Nip Tuck too.
I know. I really like him, bro. He's Balthazar in Charmed.
Oh yeah, he is Balthazar.
Wasn't he Cole?
Yeah, Balthazar is his demon name.
Oh right,
Cole
okay,
is his human name.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch Charmed.
I only know this because my girlfriend was watching this last week.
Oh really?
I used to watch it all the time when I was younger.
Yeah,
well,
that's
too.
it.
I remember the opening.
Yeah.
It's just so 90s. I love it.
Yeah, it's the most so funny.
It vibes.
Yeah.
So funny. Yeah, Charm was a vibe.
It was a vibe. It was a vibe. Anyways, that Doctor Doom is gangster.
Yeah. No, but Fantastic just. Oh my god! I felt bad for Miles Teller.
Me too.
And Kate Mara, who also.
Yeah,
she's such a good actress. They could have done something so unique with her and Sue Storm. And
but in my opinion, if you were gonna do Black Johnny Storm, you had to do Black Susan Storm. Like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's weird too.
In my opinion,
the father's black too.
Yeah.
Come on.
I did like the idea that because usually when you see a black character and they do like the adopted thing, they're gonna do like the black character was adopted by white parents.
Yeah.
But now it's like, no, it's a white character that was adopted by a
like
black
that.
family.
That is cool.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
I like that.
Yeah,
I just feel like it changes the dynamic of what the characters are, but I do like that they kind of flipped it up like that.
Yeah.
I've never revisited the first two Fantastic Four.
It's been a while. I own them.
It's been a minute. I do remember watching Silver Surfer. On DVD. I never saw it in the theaters. That movie
I did.
Sucks.
I did see it in theater.
Jesus.
I love it just for Silver Surfer. I love Silver Surfer
as a character.
As a character in the movie, like they actually did him.
I hope.
I'm happy. You're easy to please.
I hope he comes to the MCU in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely. I'm surprised they haven't with him yet.
Yeah,
but I guess they have to wait. They want to wait till they introduce the Fantastic Four, I would assume.
Because to me, I hope the Fantastic Four means Galactus is coming and stuff like that. Because I don't know. The thing right now with Phase 4 is we don't have a main villain.
No.
We don't have one yet, and
I think the multiverse is the villain. The multiverse.
I think Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2, is going to introduce the main villain. But also, I don't know because at the end of Doctor Strange, the first one, like Baron Mordo is still hanging around.
Yeah,
where is he? Did they just abandon that storyline?
They did. Yeah, it's gone. That's dead.
Yeah,
you think?
Well, he'll probably be back eventually, but I don't think it's a focus. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, well, I mean,
because the
all
Scarlet Witch is
speculation.
in that movie too, so I think she's going to be some kind of like unintentional like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
fucking things up,
Yeah.
and then she's like,
Which has been her storyline since day one.
don't care,
Yeah,
love it, love
basically.
her,
That's it.
trauma.
It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you're not controlling your shit right now. It's not good. You gotta.
Love it.
Well, I
you
mean,
gotta
let's
fix
be
things.
honest. He also fucked shit up in Spider-Man. Like he's fucking.
That's
shit.
what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
only thing I
yeah.
know, and it's like it seems so terribly out of character.
It's
So
Mephisto.
Yeah,
it's Mephisto.
That's good.
You're not Stephen Strange.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Number 7. All right. This movie actually blindsided me because I actually really thought it was going to be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Jupiter Ascending
Oh,
Never watched it.
The Wachowskis.
lost up to $131 million.
That's not surprising.
Wow.
That movie would have been so expensive.
Yeah.
It's by the people who did
Wow.
The Matrix.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Wachowski.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if you
And
knew.
the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I have a really good radar when it comes to sensing if a movie is going to be good or bad. And,
Yeah.
like, it's so much so that, like, people ask me, do you think this is going to be good? And usually, I don't fuck up.
Yeah.
I really fucked up on this one. I really fucked up on this movie. I saw the trailers for this movie. I was like, this looks kind of rad.
Yeah,
This
it
looks
did
kinda
look
cool.
rad.
Yeah. And
That was like
fucking-
the trailer did its job.
That was at a
Yeah.
time where people were
Yeah,
starting
exactly.
people were starting to respect Channing Tatum a little.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that
of
was-
21 Jump Street
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
Like,
And Mila Kunis, I am such a whore for Mila
Love her.
Kunis.
Yeah.
Anything
Yep.
she's in, I'll watch.
yep.
Even when it's not that great.
Yep.
I've seen Jupiter Ascending and Eddie Redmayne,
Yeah,
who
right.
I really like, and unfortunately, probably his most boring role to date.
I think so, yeah.
Awful villain. And yeah, this is one of the movies that I watched in disbelief. Like, I can't believe it. And I know the Wachowskis are kind of hit or miss
Mhm.
with their projects, but like, man, this one just did not land.
No, it really
did not
didn't.
land. And I think a lot of people kind of consider it one of the worst sci-fi movies of all time. I
don't know if I'd...
Wow.
I don't know if I would put it in a top 10. You know
Maybe
what I mean?
big budget, like worst big budget sci-fi
Yeah,
movies of
yeah,
all
yeah,
time.
yeah. Maybe like
like something that
into-
actually had the ability to not suck.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
This movie is like,
The ability.
and I think it sucks for the character of Mila Kunis because Mila Kunis is someone who puts a lot of effort into playing like characters that are strong
Yeah.
and like her character. This movie is just a compilation of scenes of her getting saved every
Which
2
is-
minutes.
yeah.
Okay.
She gets saved, then other people attack. She gets saved, then other people attack. That's the movie. And then it cuts to Eddie Redmayne like yelling, and then it comes like it's so no.
No.
This movie did not work. $131 million.
That's
lost.
crazy.
Obscene.
That is
bro.
a fuck ton of money.
That makes sense though because it was such an expensive movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't. It's the Wachowskis. I get why
Yeah.
they got the money.
Yeah,
but,
of course, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
Number 6, with a $134 million loss, Terminator: Dark Fate.
Poor
the
Mackenzie.
third attempt at rebooting this franchise
Yeah.
in 9 years.
Weren't we just talking about this? in the
We
last
were just
episode?
talking
did.
about it.
Yeah, we were.
This
Wow.
should not be a franchise. Terminators should not be a franchise.
Yeah.
And if you're going to reboot it, make it small. Stop making it bigger. That's not what's missing. Make it smaller. Give us new characters, a new Terminator, a new
Mhm.
story. Don't do
Yeah.
the Star Wars thing. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of fucking John Connor or whatever.
Yep,
We don't care.
exactly.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just make it a horror movie where the boogeyman is an
Mhm.
unstoppable fucking killing machine. It's not that hard, really.
No.
I'd
You
watch
could
that.
do it for cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make a fuckload of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And they just
Oh,
don't
yeah.
understand that because it's not bigger does not always mean better, and Hollywood will never understand that, unfortunately.
Yeah, they don't.
So, any comments on Terminator: Dark Fate?
I didn't end up watching it. I like the actress that they had as the Terminator in that, and I was just like, I'm just gonna leave you in a corner.
Mackenzie Davis.
Yeah, Mackenzie Davis. I like
Yeah,
Mackenzie
she's
Davis.
really cool.
Yeah.
And she's the one, like, I think she was asked about like a potential sequel, and she herself was like, it would be stupid for anyone to think that people want that.
Yeah.
Want that. I think Terminator, take a break for 15 years,
Yeah.
come back with a
Yeah.
horror movie.
Exactly.
Thank you.
She kind of gets the shaft in a couple of areas though because she's in Happiest Season, which is like the
I love that movie.
I love that movie
I
too.
fucking
It's like
love
a
that movie.
it's like a gay
Christmas
romance
movie.
Christmas movie with Kristen
Oh.
Stewart, her, and Aubrey Plaza.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
Happiest Season.
Happiest Season.
But
It's actually
Aubrey
really good. It's
Plaza,
so
I want
cute.
to watch it. Yeah, I wanna
yeah,
watch it.
Aubrey Plaza is so goddamn charismatic that everyone was shipping Kristen Stewart's character with her instead. So I'm like, Mackenzie Davis is just getting the shaft always.
Damn.
What a bad year for her.
Aubrey Plaza, like the goddess of effortless charisma.
Oh, I love her. I met her in
just-
person once, and I was almost died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at Sundance.
Wow.
Yeah, she was there for Black Bear, and I was like, oh my god.
Hello, hi, hello, hi.
Mommy, mommy.
I'm sure she's gotten that probably more than once.
Probably.
She's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And she probably likes it. She seems like the type.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I think she's the one who like you give her like a really inappropriate compliment and she just gives you a smirk like, yeah.
I know. I know.
I already know. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, number 5. This is top 5 now. With $137 million lost. Dark Phoenix.
Ooh.
They deserve it.
I did not hate Dark Phoenix.
No,
I didn't think it was
way.
a good movie, but I was going into it expecting it to be so bad.
Yeah.
Because I was just so done, and I love the X-Men, so I was just like...
The
and I
X-Men
just-
movies are tragic.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting and I'm like,
whatever.
I don't hate it. Like, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
6?
I give it a 6.
Wow.
That's a high bar.
I only watched it the one time. I might feel different if I watched it again. Actually, I haven't...
Yeah, this movie had a weird shooting experience,
Yeah, it
right?
did,
Because they
yeah.
had to reshoot the entire third act because they realized their third act looked too much like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, there was like a bunch of weird stuff because of all the celestial stuff
Yeah,
with the
exactly.
Phoenix.
Okay,
The
okay.
original final battle was supposed to be in space,
Yeah, so they changed it.
and they ended up
Okay.
doing the train thing.
Yeah, the train
Yeah.
thing.
And
And it was kind of okay because like you get those really menacing scenes where like she's forcing Xavier up the stairs, and I was like, oh my
yeah,
god,
that was kind of fucked up.
That's what I mean.
yeah.
There are really good moments and scenes and like something that suggests that they kind of understand, but it's just like it was too far gone by that point.
Sophie Turner is
Yeah.
wasted as this character.
She is, and it's really interesting because I actually wanted to mention this when we were talking about Saoirse Ronan. There's a theory. I don't know if it was her specifically, but Sophie Turner has openly said that she was only offered the role mainly because of the popularity of Game of Thrones, and there was a better actress that had been offered the role, and I think it was Saoirse.
Oh wow!
And she turned and she, you know, like she knows, like she's like I would have like I didn't have the option to turn it down or anything.
Yeah.
But like I know that the main reason why I got this is not because I was better than the person I was up against, and I just love how humble somebody like that can be.
Yeah, Sophie Turner is so chill about things.
I
like,
know,
she's just
yeah.
really open.
By
And-
proxy, I know somebody who's working on a show with her right now, and apparently she's just so nice, just like the nicest.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
apparently
that's
really
nice.
chill and
Yeah,
stuff.
she'll
and
just casually be like, "Yeah, like Joe, my husband," and people are like, "Yeah, we know that we know Joe Jonas," and it's like I just like that. It's cute. It's down to earth, and like
I saw her
it's
once
nice.
here because all the X-Men movies were shot here in Montreal.
Yeah.
And yeah, she just seemed to be really chill. There were some people following her and trying to take pictures, and
Oh,
that's really
nice.
awkward.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, I remember I really wanted to root for this era of X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Because Apocalypse. So a scene of Apocalypse was shot in front of my best friend's house. So we
Nice.
were there when they were shooting it.
Ugh.
And just because of that, I was like, I really want to like this movie.
They ruined it.
Oh my
They ruined
God.
Apocalypse. Like
Oscar Isaac.
Why would you put Oscar Isaac and all that stupid?
Listen to me.
Like, just
Oscar
let him
Isaac
be.
is the most wasted character in the world of blockbusters.
I think
Every
so.
blockbuster he's in, the movie sucks.
Yeah, but he's so
Except
good.
Dune.
Except Dune. Finally had
Yeah.
himself a banger.
Because he was, I mean, Poe Dameron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he started strong.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, it started strong.
Yeah, it
exactly.
started
Yeah.
strong, and then
Then he gets. So Palpatine has returned. Like,
somehow
somehow Palpatine has returned.
has returned.
It's like you guys all hate what we're doing right now because it's so fucking stupid.
You think? Yeah, I really
Yeah.
want to see like their faces when they read the script. Like, fuck, they
Yeah.
already hated the last
Yeah,
one.
seriously,
Yeah.
and they just have to
Fuck.
do it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix was just a huge miss. It lost so much money.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that
So-
much though. Holy
Yeah, I think
shit.
with the reshoots,
Right, that would
ran
just
it out
keep
to a budget of like
running.
$200 million.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I did know that. I did know
yeah,
that.
they just really fucking tanked.
Damn.
Number 4, with the loss of $138 million. It's actually an older movie
Okay.
called The Adventures of Pluto Nash.
Okay, I
Oh.
remember that movie. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Murphy. Yeah.
I remember liking that movie.
Well, you were probably
Really?
a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I was
like,
a kid.
yeah,
I rented it from Blockbuster.
Yeah,
And
like,
Hell yeah.
it's a movie that almost made him quit acting
Wow.
because the response was so bad.
Wow.
And it's one of the reasons why he took a huge break, like acting Eddie
Oh,
Murphy.
mhm.
Like for
I
like
did
10
not know
years, he hasn't been around. And that's kind of why this movie kind of really tanked his career and like kind of fucked with the career of everybody involved.
I need to rewatch that.
And don't trust me. Keep the nostalgia.
Keep the nostalgia.
I swear it's
Probably,
not
yeah.
good. It's awful. It's terrible. It's
okay. All right, good.
It was one of the first movies to have a budget of over $100 million at the time.
Ooh.
Wow.
And
this is like, well, now we're never doing this again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Bad idea.
And it was a fucking tragedy. I think it made like 10 million opening weekend. I think even
Ooh.
less than that. Just
My God.
horrible.
That
like,
is
it was
terrible.
Such a bomb.
My God.
Oof.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Number 3 is a movie that I actually like.
Okay.
Go.
With the loss of $138 million, it was $162 million.
Okay.
King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
I never ended up watching it, but I did
Never
hear
did watch
good
it.
things actually.
It's a good movie. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it came out in like 2019, right?
2017.
2017.
Alex, actually, our producer, told me to watch it because he was like, I watched it and it's actually really good. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I went and I watched it and I was like, this is like really fun. Like, this is really, really, like, it's, I guess, if you want to see an accurate representation of the text of the fucking round table, don't watch it. Don't watch
that's
this movie.
fair.
This movie does not give a fuck about giving you an accurate. Watch The Green Knight, maybe.
I was gonna
But,
say but then that almost goes too far for some people.
Yeah. No, The Green Knight is not for everybody. I love the movie, but it's not.
I
for
enjoyed
everyone.
it, but yeah,
It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
But King Arthur: Legend of the Sword is like, it's Ritchie, like Guy Ritchie. So
Guy
like
Ritchie.
you gotta like expect the stylized
And I like
action
that.
sequences
I like
and stuff.
him.
Yeah. And like he does some really, really, really cool shit and visual stuff that is really entertaining. The cast is really good. It has Jimon Hounsou, who is one of the most underrated actors.
Yes.
That you probably know from Blood Diamond and shit like that.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy as well.
He's the guy who goes,
Who? Star-Lord,
to
man.
Star-Lord, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the most
He has
underrated.
such beautiful eyes.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. They pierce my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's amazing, and he often pops up in these movies, and he's always good.
Yeah,
but
always good.
he just doesn't always make like me. Really, it's because Blood Diamond is a movie that completely shattered my life when I saw it, and he is incredible.
He
in
is.
it. Like
Yeah.
that scene where like his kid turned into like a child soldier,
Ugh.
and like he sees him again, and he tries to get him to come back, and like talking about his mom and shit, and I like it's the only scene of a movie that actually made me cry. I've never cried in front of a movie or a show or anything. This
What?
is the only time.
I cry all the time.
Yeah.
I cry when I get excited, so
Yeah,
like it ends up
same, yeah.
happening
Oh,
very
really?
often.
No, I get
Yeah.
emotional, but I never flat out cry.
Oh no, I do.
No, okay,
Yeah.
well, like tears come, but like
Yeah,
I'm not like.
I teared up in the first season of Ted Lasso.
Huh.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cute.
yeah. It's really, really.
See, I'm the type of person I can like write a script for a video, start crying while I'm writing it, and then when I start talking, like me going over Bly Manor, I'll be like, and then they tragically had to take herself out of the equation.
I didn't really love Bly Manor.
I didn't
to
like
get
that
on
at
a
all.
tangent. I
That's
think
fair.
it's because
I love
it's
it.
just because Hill
Yeah?
House was
I
too
do.
good.
Hill House is really good,
Yeah,
but if you
Hill
approach
House.
Bly as what it's supposed to be, it's a gothic romance. Not
Yeah,
a god.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's got the
'Cause I
horror
think-
elements.
I know.
And I turn up for gay shit, and that if
Yeah,
I
of
just
course,
isolate
of
that
course.
storyline
Okay.
going through, and I'm like,
Sure.
it's a tragic gay romance.
Yeah.
My life.
I think it's because people really expected Hill House 2.0.
My life on screen.
Exactly. I was like,
This was made for me. This is my
Victoria
story.
Pedretti wrecked my life.
Those are my ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not. Yeah, and like I love that, and I'm winding through the story, and I always find it really interesting if I can like compare things to like books. So it's basically based on like the expanded history of like Henry James novels.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
based largely on The Turn of the Screw, which is also what The
Oh,
Turning
right,
is based
okay.
off of, which I know also lost a lot of money, but probably
Which
not on
movie?
the list. The Turning. Also,
Oh, fuck that movie. Oh, my
Mackenzie
God.
Davis, also Mackenzie Davis. But
Oh,
then,
my God. Worst year of her life.
She's having a rough
Jesus.
go.
Fucking hell.
But
Poor thing.
yeah, so instead
Yeah,
of
no,
Just wanna
yeah.
cuddle
fuck.
her.
I know.
Sad.
Pat her on the
like,
back.
instead of just adapting that, he took like a bunch of little things from different Henry James novellas and stories and like used it to build out this, and then obviously did the Mike Flanagan thing where he just like really makes it his own.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I really appreciate Bly Manor as a tragedy, not as a horror.
Yeah, I liked it.
okay.
I think I need to rewatch it and
You
not
should
expect
with the framing,
another,
yeah. And I think
exactly.
expectations, yeah, because like I don't know why I went into it knowing that it wasn't going to be like Hill House, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't seen
Okay.
Midnight Mass, which is
Okay.
the other.
It's not
Flanagan
bad.
thing.
It's not bad. That's his own baby. It's good, but I prefer Hill House and
Yeah,
Bly.
Hill House
Okay.
is too good.
Yeah.
Hill House has.
Bly's actually my favorite.
Oh, really?
Because
Really?
it just hit me so emotionally, but I love Hill
Yeah,
House.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
that I love Bly, but and it's just like right under it. It's like they're both up here.
Yeah,
You know?
Okay.
Also, Hill House, I don't want to spoil it, but if you watch Hill House, it's really good. Probably the best jump scare ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't want to, we all know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
we won't spoil
I'm
it,
not
but
going to
it's
say
so
what
good.
it is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the best jump scare, I shit my pants twice. Like, it's
So good.
so
Yeah.
fucking intense.
So
Like,
good.
I never, that was amazing.
Mhm.
And I still go back sometimes to watch scenes and try to figure out where ghosts are hidden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
There
I
are
love that. 'cause
compilations
I've done
and
that,
stuff.
yeah.
but
you can do the same in Bly. It's so good. I love it.
Oh, they do the same in Bly.
Wait, did
yeah.
they?
I haven't seen the compilations.
I
from that,
haven't
though.
checked. Okay, I haven't
Yeah,
checked
Bly
it out on
has
Bly.
it, too.
Okay.
God
All right.
damn.
I don't know.
It's
Bly
not
was
as much,
good,
but yeah.
but I just
I get it. If
I
you're
was
expecting
expecting
Hill
the
House
horror.
2.0, it's
Yeah.
not going to feel the same.
It's just
so.
not gonna land.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
not gonna land. I have to rewatch it with better expectation.
You should, yeah.
yeah. That's I think
All
that's what
right,
it is.
entering number 2, which is I don't know how I feel about this movie. Tomorrowland.
Never watched it. I just heard bad
Tomorrowland?
things.
Tomorrowland. Not
It's the one
not
that's
music
based off the
festival.
Disneyland. The
Yeah,
Disney
yeah,
ride.
yeah. With George Clooney.
With
and
George Clooney.
It came out in 2015. You don't know this movie?
I know. No.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Because
This
it was
movie
dumb.
lost $164 million.
Wow.
But okay, actually, before we talk about this, can I try to guess what number 1 is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it
actually, yeah.
Is it Cats?
It's not.
Cats must
Oh.
not be on the list yet. Cats lost like $200 million.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Cats lost so much fucking
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
maybe
wow,
it's just
wow.
they don't have confirmed numbers, but like,
Mm,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, Tomorrowland. You know what? Just because Pirates of the Caribbean worked
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything fucking else is.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, this movie. But like this movie, the thing is, like, this movie could have worked. Like, the concept of like Tomorrowland and shit, which is like this sort of parallel universe that
Okay.
like a scientist that accessed it once wants to find it again. It's a really weird thing, but like then the movie does this thing that I absolutely hate, and I talk about it all the time in my videos. The movie feels like it stops and it turns to the audience and goes, "Do you get the message that we're trying to pass right now?" This movie is suddenly like, you should probably recycle, and you're just like, what the fuck is happening? It's so not good. Like, the movie the third act is just consumed by a message that ruins the movie because
that's
they beat you over
unfortunate.
the head with it,
Okay.
and they fucked it. Good cast though. but
Yeah,
they
it was
just-
a good cast. I remember that.
They
much.
just completely fucked it up.
That's
And
unfortunate.
My boy George Clooney.
164 million.
Oof,
That's a lot.
that is a
Wow.
lot.
Do you want to take a guess at number 1?
I said Cat, so I was wrong.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
I don't know. I don't have anything on my mind.
Number 1 is another Disney movie
Wait,
called
okay.
John Carter.
Ah, yeah, I should have known it was John Carter. I should have
yes.
known.
John Carter.
Oh, that lost so much money.
Yeah.
John Carter lost an estimated $225 million.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
The movie is
Lord.
actually not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not great at all, but it's like, for what it lost. There's also Lone Ranger, which was in this category, but
Oh, yeah.
I kind of scrapped it because I was like, I wanted like to put the others in.
Yeah, of course.
But,
Right.
like
yeah.
it lost like something like 180 million. But like
Right.
John Carter, a movie that was 100% murdered by a terrible marketing campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
A
yeah.
terrible marketing
Yeah.
campaign. And Taylor Kitsch is actually good in it.
I like him.
And they just completely they fucked it, man.
Yeah, I was hearing people saying like Dune is what John Carter should have been.
Yeah,
You
sort
know,
of in a
like,
way.
Yeah, in certain
Also,
ways.
I
Yeah.
don't know why they refuse to call it John Carter from Mars, because John Carter alone sounds so basic.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like John Carter from Mars, people can be like, oh, you know.
Interesting.
And it's just
It
like
sounds I don't know, it sounds kiddie, but like I still think it's I don't know, I feel like John Carter from Mars, it sounds better than just John Carter, but I
Yeah.
feel like it puts weird expectations into what it's going to be like tonally.
yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. I understand.
Yeah, no, it's just this movie, dude, 225 million.
That's brutal.
That
The guy
is
who greenlit this
insane.
movie, man, must have been
Fired.
in some hot sauce,
yeah.
bro.
I don't know though. You say that, but like so many movies that underperform, do terribly, that everybody hates, those same people get the same writing jobs. They keep getting
Yeah, that's
director
true.
jobs. They keep getting
Yeah.
producer jobs. And it's like, what
Well-
do you have on someone? Why do they keep
Yeah.
letting you write this
Yeah,
shit?
that's so
It's like
crazy.
it was the same guy who wrote X-Men not Days of Future Past, The Last Stand and Dark Phoenix. Why did you let the guy who fucked up the first Dark Phoenix story
And he
write it
directed
again?
Dark
Exactly. That's what I'm
Phoenix
saying.
as well.
Like, why did you let him have another go? Like,
Jesus Christ, that was such a bad idea.
yeah.
God damn
I
it.
was so confused. I was like, what the hell, dudes?
Yeah, no, I genuinely don't know what they were thinking. The budget of this movie was fucking massive. It was like 190 million.
Yeah.
It was huge. And I don't understand how, like,
Yeah.
it's a franchise that people don't know. You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, it just
Yeah.
doesn't, And it's not like you had a universe pre-established like they did with like Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Right.
was
You can
never
weasel it
gonna
in.
work. This was never gonna
No.
work. And like movies that are just fucked by bad marketing campaigns, always like Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
This
that's-
movie did poorly. Dude, you can go and watch every trailer for Blade Runner 2049. All of them. Like 10 minutes worth of footage. You have no idea what this movie is about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks. That, and then
So bad.
if it had been like 10 minutes shorter, they could have put more show times, and it probably wouldn't have. It would have done at least
Probably,
marginally
yeah.
better, because that was the thing.
Yeah.
They couldn't. It's 3 hours. They couldn't fit in any more
Yeah.
screenings
Right.
during the day,
It's
Yeah.
just
so it was
like,
getting like 2 max.
I was so sad to hear that this movie was not doing well. And it's also because, so not only did the marketing campaign was too misleading because they thought they were fucking Star Wars and they can be secretive about everything. Why do you not want people to know the plot? The
Yeah.
premise is crazy.
Exactly.
You have synthetic humans. They found a way to actually naturally reproduce. Humanity is potentially fucked. We need to find the kid.
Yeah,
That's a fucking crazy
that is
plot.
Mental.
crazy.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking crazy plot. People would be super, super, super pumped for that.
Yeah,
But not only that, they also tried to sell this movie as an action movie.
yeah,
There's like
Oh,
3
yeah.
action sequences in the movie that are like 15 seconds each, and they put all of them in the trailer to make it look like the whole movie is going to be
yeah.
like
They
that.
gotta people. They need to realize that if you do that in trailers, that's only gonna work for like maybe the first day or two, and then everyone's gonna be like, there was nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And
It's
it's,
like
just not
yeah.
going to work out for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So bad.
It's
They,
rough.
they completely messed up. Like marketing campaigns that fuck movies are so.
I
That's why I was
know.
so scared for Dune,
Same.
because Dune does a thing. I won't spoil it for you.
I'm looking at you with the side
Yeah,
eye. Like,
don't
you better
you
I
not
don't
say
think I
dare.
won't
something.
spoil it for you. But
Yeah.
Dune essentially puts shots in the trailers of battles that are not what you think it's gonna be in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
like you see, it's not that it's not in the movie. It's
Yeah.
there, but it's not what you think it's gonna
out of
be.
context.
You know what I
It's
mean?
out of
Yeah, it's
context.
out
Yeah.
of context.
Yeah.
And like when I saw that in the movie, I was relieved because I didn't want it to go the way the trailer
Yeah,
was
because you're like, oh
showing.
my god, how much are they trying to shove into this?
Yeah,
bit?
exactly.
You know?
That's like,
Like-
how do you have 7 war scenes, different
Yeah,
ones in the
ones in
movie?
the
I was like,
movie,
how
yeah.
do you do that and stuff? And like, so I was happy, but I think for people who don't know Dune and just don't know what to expect and are just like, oh, this is going to be like a fucking war action fest in space and stuff, they're going to be really disappointed.
I think they
You're right.
juggled it well, though. Personally, I do think they
yeah.
juggled it well.
They struck
Yeah.
the perfect balance in that
Yep.
in that one movie. I think it's perfect. I think some people found 2049 boring because it's a very slow burn.
Because it is.
It
It's
is.
introspective. It's very
Yeah,
you
and
know,
it's
character-driven,
philosophical
yeah.
as hell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you can't go in expecting fucking Star Wars, you know?
But all the
Why
reasons
would
why,
you?
Yeah.
all the reasons why people might not have liked it are why I think it's so good. You know,
Right.
like
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
makes it
yeah.
what it is. It's so
Exactly.
great,
And by the way, Dave Bautista,
so good.
Bro, I
this
love him.
dude can act.
I
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
always said that Dave Bautista is like he's in between. Like where The Rock and
Jason
was
Momoa.
Jason
John
Momoa
Cena?
and John Cena.
Yeah.
John
Yeah, because it's like he can be a character where he's just kind of like goofing off and being himself, but he also can do these really deep,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
great
Yeah.
roles,
Oh,
just
yeah.
so good.
He's in like 5 minutes of 2049.
And it's so
Well, he's
good.
like the first. He's like the
He's
first.
the
10
first,
minutes.
He's scene,
he's
the
the
first
first
scene, yeah.
scene.
And he's like really
first-
good.
Really
so
good.
intense.
so
and you're just
gritty
Yeah, I know.
and like,
Oh, I love it.
And Jared Leto is really good.
He's good in it, but he's like he's just
good
himself.
at being Jared
Yeah.
Leto.
Yeah, he's so
That's
good.
it.
At, yeah, it's like, oh, what do you mean method acting, you weirdo? Like, this is you.
Yeah, you're just being you.
I'm just gonna be me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he's really good. Everyone is good in that movie.
Oh,
and
so
like,
good.
did you see that? Completely random. Did you see that Chris Columbus says he wants to do a Cursed Child movie?
Please no.
Please don't do it.
Jesus
Please
Christ.
don't do
For
it.
so many fucking reasons. First of all, a bunch of those actresses, they said they won't come back.
Oh, really?
Unless J.K. Rowling's not involved. Not a bunch, but there's enough people who've
Oh,
said,
wow, really?
which is impossible. She's tied to that
Yeah,
for life.
Yeah, for
nothing
sure.
about Harry Potter can be done without her.
Yeah, there
approval.
was
yeah.
suggestions that it's like that's done.
Yeah.
I love my time for it. Love this and all that.
Yeah.
But that story is like it would have been better if they had. Do you know the fan fiction My Immortal? It's like the sexy. It's like it's a sex fan fiction about Harry Potter. It would have
No.
been better if they had done that than Cursed Child, because Cursed Child is so
Cursed Child is awful.
god awful. And she said it's canon. She was like, yeah, sure, it'll be canon. And I'm like, this is the worst fan fiction I've ever experienced in my entire
It's
life. And
terrible.
whoever came up with this, the dude, he should be fucking ashamed because it's dog shit.
No, but like I hate, and this is a problem I have with so many fucking properties. Stop fucking with time travel if you don't plan it in advance.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't know where you're going
yeah,
with it,
just
stop
don't
fucking with time
stop
travel.
it.
That's why Dark is amazing.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Because Dark was like,
They
yeah, we're
establish
doing
the
time
rules,
travel.
They know what they're doing.
Every fucking detail of that
Yeah.
time traveling has been figured out in
Yeah.
advance. They knew
Oh,
what
yeah.
they were going. They knew how to fucking like they sat down for 2 years to be like, our time travel story would not have a single paradox.
No.
Not one.
Yeah.
And they just in Harry Potter, oh man.
It's so bad.
My brain.
It was the dumbest thing. I read the screenplay on a book and on a plane, and I would have fucking thrown it out the window if I could have. I'm like, everybody's gonna die today because this is so bad.
It's
We
so
going
bad.
down.
Yeah, we're going down.
And now, for those who don't know, because we didn't clarify, Cursed Child is the 8th Harry Potter story that was made into a play, and now Chris Columbus, who directed the first 2 Harry Potter movies, says that he wants to adapt Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Now that the actors are
with,
older.
Yeah, with the actors of the movies. So he wants Emma and
Yeah.
Danielle and Rupert to come back.
And no, and if
And,
any of them have any self-respect,
They don't.
they
First
do.
of all,
So I don't think they would.
I think Rupert would do it, because Rupert has really expressed that like he loved Ron so much that like it became a part of his personality.
Yeah. Just do a different story then.
Yeah, exactly.
Do like him. Do them being Aurors. Just do a different story.
Yeah,
you
something
know?
different, and like, but I think Daniel Radcliffe will only come back if the idea is right,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
I don't think Emma Watson comes back.
No, Emma Watson is. It's like
I think
she just
is
posted.
properly done with
She
it.
just posted something about how like Hermione's always going to be like her favorite fictional character, and she'll like always never believe that she got that role and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
that's because she has such a respect for it that she wouldn't come
Yeah,
back for
yeah,
something
yeah,
dumb.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll ever come back. I don't think she comes back. I think Daniel Radcliffe, is you sit him down and you're like, this is the idea, and he's like, oh shit, he'll do it. But
Potentially.
And-
but again,
and
I
Rupert-
want to say, I could be wrong. I want to say he was one of the ones who was like really, he made like a very big statement about J.K. Rowling.
oh, they all
Wow.
did. They all
I know,
did,
but I think
yeah.
he was one of the ones who like really
yeah,
went
he
hard
apologized, being like, if
on it. So that's why I don't think he would come back if she was involved in any way.
probably, yeah, maybe they're at odds and shit. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I'm saying. Like, because she'd be there as a consultant and stuff. And
It's
I
so
just,
hard
Yeah.
to get excited about Harry Potter stuff.
I know it
because of J.K.
sucks
Rowling.
because like that was my childhood, and
Yeah.
I love it so much. But then I feel like I can't engage with it on my channel and stuff without like giving like 30 disclaimers.
Yeah, that
Um,
sucks, because I think there's a video game, an open world video
Yeah,
game,
that's coming
Hogwarts
out.
Legacy, I think it's
Yeah,
called.
I
that's
am
on the way
actually
out.
so down for that.
It looks
yeah,
so
but
good.
the
I
can't
second
wait.
it was announced, the developers had to put a disclaimer that J.K. Rowling is not involved in this.
Yeah, she's still making money off of it.
Yeah,
though.
she's still making
Yeah,
money.
And that's what
Anything
people are trying to
Harry Potter,
avoid. People
Yeah,
like
yeah.
don't want to give her money, but like
Yeah.
anything you do involving Harry Potter is going to give her money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I already own the movies,
And the
because I'll
books,
never
yeah,
pay
exactly.
for it
That I
again.
don't ever need to
Never
pay for it
buy it
again.
again.
Like,
Yeah, it's
like
like
it was
that.
weird. I think it's really dumb when people throw things like that out or burn them. And I'm like, you're not hurting anybody. You didn't waste anything. You could have donated that. You could have sold them and donated money to like a
Yeah,
trans
really.
like therapy or a trans hotline. I'm not trans therapy, but like trans charity was the word
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for. Trans
any
charity.
type of help that would,
yeah,
that
like
would carry
Trevor
that
Project,
on,
like anything.
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know. It sucks because I am the biggest Harry Potter shill. Like
I love it.
anything Harry Potter except Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, well,
am-
the second one.
I-
At least.
I'm
I
actually-
like the first one, but my thing, the bullshit was okay. You have Fantastic Beasts, you did it. You got out of Harry Potter, then you weaseled right back into the same story. Then you brought back Dumbledore, and now you're doing like if you wanted to tell that story. Tell that story. It's called it Wizarding World.
Yeah,
like
I
Secrets
know.
of Dumbledore, Wizarding World,
Yeah.
Crimes of Grindelwald. You know, like. Leave Fantastic Beasts alone doing beastly things because it now currently makes no sense that Newt Scamander is around for all of this shit that's
Yeah.
happening. It's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
absolutely.
Makes
I have
no
no
sense.
idea what to expect from that next movie, but also, I know this is based on unfortunate events, but like, Mads Mikkelsen as Grindelwald,
I know.
that's kind of cool.
It is
though.
kinda
That's
cool.
That's
Yeah.
kind of gangster.
That's better casting than like.
than Johnny Depp.
Oh,
I don't know.
100%.
Yeah.
I liked
100%.
Colin Farrell as him though, like a lot.
Colin Farrell he had no right to be as good as he was in
so
this
good.
movie.
So it was so unfortunate that it
That
was,
was so
not
good.
real. I was like, are you kidding me? You
Yeah,
wasted
he was
that
so much
performance.
better. I don't think they're gonna do the Cursed Child movie. I don't
I
think it's
hope
gonna
not.
happen.
It's so
But,
dumb.
like-
Like it's like one of those things. I don't even like it as a stage play, but I can at least accept it as just some kind of like thing that people are doing, kind of like Potter Puppet Pals or something.
Yeah.
It's like cool. You're just off in a corner doing a thing that's dumb, but it's like a nice spectacle on stage. But like to actually try to immortalize it into a film upsets me
Yeah,
so
I know.
much.
I don't want it. I don't want it to feel like it actually is canon.
Yeah.
Because I think right now everyone is like, it exists in its own little bubble,
Mhm.
and everyone is kind of okay to look past it. But if you make it into a movie, now it's canon, and we can't get out of
Yeah,
it.
it doesn't matter if JK said, "Oh yeah, it's canon." And I'm like, "No, JK,
Yeah,
you're
everyone,
stupid."
Yeah. Everyone's like, she's canon. Everyone's like,
You silly motherfucker.
Nah.
You're so silly,
It's-
JK
yeah.
Rowling. You're so
stop it.
Go
JK.
home, you're
You're drunk. I was just gonna say you're drunk.
Oh my god.
God.
Man. This is terrifying. Yeah, it's a problem with franchises. I am such a big advocate of like, please allow stories to end sometimes.
One and done. Just have one.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
let one and dones exist.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Joker. Don't make a
Yeah,
second one.
Don't make a second one.
Oh,
Don't
make
do
a
it.
second
Yeah,
one.
don't do it. Don't.
I'm even in the camera now where I'm like, I think I'm gonna like the Batman so much that I
Ugh.
probably will not want it to get a sequel.
That's fair.
Because I will want it to exist as its perfect one incarnation. Because I don't want it
I
to
don't
go.
know.
I think
don't know.
he's planning a trilogy.
Yeah.
From what I've heard,
well-
he's
And
planning
I'm
a
fine with
trilogy.
that.
I'm fine with that too. But like, if he can make like, let's say like the first one is the masterpiece that it looks like it's gonna be.
Yeah,
If he can make 3 like that,
that's amazing because Nolan didn't.
Nolan didn't.
Nolan didn't.
I'm sorry.
He didn't.
I'm sorry.
Dark
Nolan
Knight Rises
didn't.
is not good.
No, it's not.
Horrendous.
It's
Thank.
not.
Oh my god, I'm with my people.
Yeah,
I was
no,
waiting for
no.
someone to
Yeah.
be like, and I'm like, no,
No.
Dark Knight
Yeah, no,
Rises is
no.
not a good movie.
It's
Thank
bad,
you. Oh my.
bad.
It's not-
Anne
it's not.
Hathaway, bad.
My people.
Bad.
Hathaway,
My
yeah.
people.
No.
This is the only movie where I didn't like Marion Cotillard, and I am a whore for Marion Cotillard.
Oh my god.
that?
Yeah. The French chick who was also in
Talia al Ghul?
Inception. Talia al Ghul.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Man, they really did that whole storyline dirty.
She hated that.
Yeah.
She hated her
Because
death
it was
scene.
so
Jesus,
dumb.
they did the whole thing dirty.
Yeah, it was.
so
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
so
this
bad.
movie it's a little too chaotic.
It's way too chaotic, and then
But I think that it went through a lot of changes because of the passing of Heath Ledger. I think.
it's
Yeah,
a
which
real tragedy that we didn't
yeah.
get whatever that story would have been.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Because I think there was supposed to be a scene in Arkham with the Joker.
Yeah.
With that Joker, that would have been something.
Mental, bro.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah.
I Tom Hardy as Bane is. I still. It's been
Whatever.
10 years almost. I still.
I hate
Let's
it.
not stand on ceremonies here,
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Wayne.
No.
Yeah, bizarre choice of voice.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's Tom Hardy.
Bro,
It's Sean Connery in an
Bane-
elevation
yes,
mask.
exactly.
In an elevation mask, like,
Oh
yeah.
my
Yeah.
god! I never put that together. No, look, I need Bane with like the green veins, the red button over here,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the toxin and everything. Like I need
I get it. Yeah, go full.
go full. Why would you go halfway? That makes no sense. Not even halfway. That's a quarter.
Yeah,
Quarter
I
bullet.
know. And like, because I recently got a much bigger appreciation for Batman Begins.
Oh, I like
Okay.
Batman Begins a
Batman
lot.
Begins is really good
It's
because
really
I
good.
don't know why I never really like because everyone talks about the Dark Knight. That's the one, right? Like that's
Well,
the one.
But I
that's the
loved
G,
the,
yeah.
I loved Batman Begins when it came out. Like, and I was
Batman
like,
Begins
that's
is
why I
really
was so.
good.
The reason why I was excited for Dark Knight was because Batman Begins was so good.
Yeah, exactly. It's
You
also
know?
the
It was
one
okay.
where Gotham feels the most like Gotham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
true.
rainy ass like dark thing and stuff. And I still love that line though. I swear to God, swear to me.
I love that. It's so
it's
good.
such a good line.
Fucking Christian Bale, man.
My friend
Yeah.
High Top Alex has a really good video on it's High Top Films on YouTube. He has a really
Oh,
good
I
right,
love
yeah.
him.
yeah, he has a really good Batman Begins video.
Oh
feel like
yeah,
I've seen
Really
it.
good.
Need to watch
Probably
that.
it's
I feel like
quite
I've seen
good.
need
I
to
really
watch
like his
that.
Titan stuff.
Yeah, he's really good with Titan stuff.
Yeah.
He's like such a shit disturber, but it's just like good opinions. So I'm
Yeah.
like, and even if I don't agree with him, I'm like, I like the way you've presented this, but people get so mad.
Yeah.
Do you watch Titans?
I watched the first season, and then I need to
I
go.
can't get into it.
It's not good. It's just
It's not good, but I really love it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's just. I remember the trailer for
I
the
can't
second
get
season.
into
The
it.
fuck Batman, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. And everyone
Robin's
was
got
like,
balls.
I just love how he got roasted when that trailer
Balls.
came out. I was like, oh, Robin is edgy now. I was just like, okay, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
The Arrowverse is sad now. Season 8 of The Flash just started.
Oh my god.
And they're doing-
Eight
Who's watching,
seasons?
bro? Who's
They're
watching?
doing a 5-episode event called Armageddon. That is
Oh.
apparently a big crossover. I watched the first episode. I think I skipped more scenes than than I watched. It's so
Awesome.
oh my fucking god, man! Like it's so like, and I don't know if like the people behind the show watched a lot of the YouTube videos that came out about season 7, because a lot of the criticism is about how like. And that was one of the big criticisms in my video of how Barry just never feels like an accomplished Flash.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we're 7
exactly.
seasons in
And
and
you
he still feels
can't-
like he's in origin story
He's a
mode.
kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
rough.
he
He
still-
just got his powers, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't,
Yesterday.
he can't do anything by himself. He always needs like someone, and I hate it because Flash in the comics, he runs shit. You know what I mean?
He's
Like
a
he's a fucking
gangster.
badass.
Yeah.
He's a gangster, like I said.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like here he can't do anything and stuff. And now, like the primary theme of the first episode of season 8 is how Barry has leveled up. They say leveled up like 7 times in the episode, and they just show. And I was like, I feel like they watched
it's
like
someone's
YouTube videos.
job to watch that stuff. Like
Probably,
it is somebody's job to look over that kind of stuff.
Whoever watched it, I'm sorry. I know I went a little hard, but I had binged the season and I was a little mad.
Yeah, my friend earlier today was just kind of like, oh, that's Dylan. Dylan's Friendly Space Nation. Yeah, and he's like, oh, I love the Flash video. I don't even watch. She's like, I don't even watch the Flash. And I was like, that's just the beauty of good videos, you know?
I actually didn't think this video was going to do well at all because it was right after my Riverdale video.
Yeah, and it's still CW,
quickly.
but it's
exactly. And I did it very quickly because I just wanted to get those thoughts out because I was irritated with the show.
Yeah,
and I put the video together and I put it out. I didn't have a sponsor or anything. I just kind of threw it out there, and it did like really well. It has like almost 2 million views now, and I'm just like, yes, like it's so. I'm glad that like because I also thought I would get a lot of hate. And I didn't. A lot of people agreed with me.
That's good.
And I was like,
superhero fans can be rough.
Yeah. And the Arrowverse needs to end. They need to end it.
Yeah.
They need to end it. And I know like Batwoman is going on season 3, and
that needed to. I don't know why they're trying so hard.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I really wanted to like Batwoman.
Me too, because everybody was going into it expecting it to suck, and I just didn't want all those shitty people to be right. And I'm like, well, they should have made a better fucking show. Like,
because it's just like the CW now is just about like, let's gain woke points with people. And all they do is like that shit of like just throwing like, oh my God, I watched the series finale of Supergirl.
Ooh.
Oh no.
There's a scene where they're fighting aliens, and I hate the lines they throw in there. There's a scene where they're fighting aliens, and Kyler Lee, who I absolutely love, she plays Alexandre. I feel bad for her. She's too good for this show. So is the woman who plays Lena Luthor.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either, but I love them both. Yeah.
Katie McGrath.
Yeah, there we go.
Way too good for this show. Kyler Lee's character, Alexandre, she's fighting an alien, and the alien like goes for a strike, and she dodges it, and then she goes, "No touching without consent." And you're just like,
no.
Oh God.
Why do you keep doing that?
What's with this cringy writing, bro?
Yeah, like you can infer things without saying them.
The problem is like now that's all the CW does. All of their shows serve that one purpose of just doing that because they think that like people are gonna love it. And like, did you read the leaked script of Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
The adaptation.
And I love Diablo Cody. I feel so upset. Dude. I was gonna make a video about it, but they were like DMCAing people hard, and I was like, it's not worth it. It's not. Yeah, they were like suing people. So I was like, oh. But you know what? The worst part about doing stuff like that is it confirms it was real.
Yeah,
if they had just not done anything.
It wasn't just somebody who made it up.
Yeah, and stuff. But the second they start striking things down.
Yeah, especially after 2 days after it leaked, you start getting headlines like, oh, apparently they're reshooting the pilot for some reason. We don't know why.
I thought I read something that like one of the girls left.
Yeah, the main girl. She was
the girl from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Chloe.
Yeah. Chloe Bennett.
Chloe Bennett.
Okay. She left. Yeah, she was. I'm sure she saw the reaction. She was like, "Oh, I forgot. I have dinner at 7. I gotta.
I don't blame her.
Go." Yeah.
Well, you know what? I would take the position. I will be blessed.
I would watch the show just for that.
Exactly.
You know what's the funny thing completely, and this is gonna be the last thing we have to end the episode. But like, I have a friend. I'm not gonna say who it is. I have a friend who auditioned for a role in Emily in Paris season 2.
I would.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, please get it. I will roast the ever living fuck out. I will make a video just to roast you. I'll criticize the show for 10 minutes and then 50 minutes on your ass. I will fucking. He didn't get the part, but I would have loved it. I would have loved it because it's so funny to be like. Because I know people who have been in shows that are maybe not so good, and they know that it's not so good, and it's just so funny to talk to them about it because like I have a friend that texts me like, I just read the script for the next episode of X show. Yeah. Fuck me. Completely like.
That sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Man, if you don't even like what you're on. Oh.
Yeah, that has to be it's
a job. Like it's a hustle. Like you've got to do it.
It's a job.
Laura Vandervoort, who played Supergirl in Smallville.
Yeah.
She's one of those actresses who is just like, acting is just my job. I'm not like in love with it, but like it's just my job, so I'll take it. I'll do it.
Some people have to do that kind of crappy stuff until they can get to the point that they can be more choosy.
For sure, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Actually, I have one question.
Cool,
right.
Cool.
One question.
One question.
Before we end
Go for it.
Right now, we know Riddler
Yeah.
is the bad guy for this Batman movie. We're getting 3 Batman movies. What are the what other bad guys would you like to fill the other 2 movies?
Fuck.
Because I was thinking like a nice dark, gritty Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I do like a nice gritty Dr. Mr. Freeze. Isn't there like a rumor going around right now that somebody's being bopped into this movie?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
I thought.
I don't know.
No, I can't remember who it is, and I don't like rumors and spoilers, so I just try to mentally forget about it. But somebody was cast as a character who is a well-known character, I think, already.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Man, I don't know who I would want because like when you see their Riddler looks metal as shit. Like they reinvented this character in a way that like so like if we're talking reinventing characters.
Like how Riddler looks like that. Imagine how Mr. Freeze would look.
Mr. Freeze would be dope.
Or Mr. Freeze, a really good Court of Owls, like a properly done Court of, like a properly done Court of Owls to like end it off or something. But
and like a modernized and like really twisted, fucked up version of Ra's al Ghul.
Ooh, yes, that'd be good.
You know what I mean? That'd be like as the final villain. You know what I mean?
That'd be good.
Like that'd be really cool. That would be really cool. But I am excited. The Penguin looks, I can't believe that's actually Colin Farrell.
It's insane.
I know, right? It's so crazy.
I can't believe it's actually him. Like the fact that he's, and like the accent, the New York accent. Oh, take it easy, sweetheart. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Well, I guess we'll see.
All right.
We'll see.
Okay.
I guess we'll see.
Well, this was another episode of The Mothership. Where can people find you, Bruno the Commander?
My name is Bruno Papaleo. You can find me at BrunoPapaleo.photo on Instagram, YouTube, Bruno Papaleo, and a podcast I'm starting called Short and Bald. I hope you guys like it.
I will never not laugh when you say that.
So good.
Amanda, where can the good people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, probably a bunch of other places, all under Amanda the Jedi.
I love that.
Same for me, everywhere.
So
At Friendly Space Ninja. Don't follow me on Twitter. Okay. See you next week, guys.
Take it easy, sexies.
Bye.
Bye.